A recently unearthed interview from 2016 featuring Britney Spears has left fans stunned, offering a glimpse into her mindset during the early years of her controversial conservatorship. The interview, which has now gone viral, shows the pop icon discussing her personal struggles and the toll that the legal arrangement was taking on her life, shedding new light on just how much she was affected by the control others had over her. In the footage, Britney opens up about the intense pressure she was under at the time, as well as her feelings of being trapped in a situation that she had little control over. At one point, she mentions how everything in her life, from her career to her personal decisions, was being dictated by her conservatorship, which was established in 2008 after a series of public mental health crises. The candidness of the interview is striking, particularly given how public and intense the legal battles surrounding her conservatorship became in later years. The 2016 interview, which took place during the promotional campaign for her album Glory, reveals a side of Britney that many fans had never seen before. While she was known for her poise and professionalism in public appearances, this interview shows a more vulnerable side, as she struggles to articulate the emotional toll of the conservatorship on her mental and emotional well-being. She openly expresses her frustration at the lack of control she had over her life, with her every move monitored and decisions made by a team of people who were not her own. What's most shocking is how, even in 2016, Britney seems to already be aware of the ways in which her life was being controlled, but she does not seem to have the power to change it. Fans have long suspected that the conservatorship, which controlled her finances, career, and personal life for more than 13 years, was damaging to her autonomy. But hearing Britney speak so directly about her struggles brings a new level of understanding to her situation. Her comments, in hindsight, are even more haunting given what we know now about the #FreeBritney movement, which gained momentum in the years after this interview. The movement, fueled by fans and activists, was driven by concerns over the singer's well-being under the strict conservatorship and eventually led to a court battle in 2021 that saw the conservatorship being terminated. The timing of the interview, as well as the sadness and resignation in Britney's voice, make it clear that she was going through immense personal pain during that period. It also highlights how much strength it must have taken for her to continue performing and maintaining her public image, all while feeling like she had no control over her own life. As the interview progresses, Britney continues to reflect on the concept of freedom, expressing her longing for independence in a way that resonates deeply with her fans. She talks about how she feels limited in her ability to make decisions for herself, and while she tries to remain upbeat, there's an unmistakable sadness in her eyes. This was a Britney that the public had not often seen, and the raw emotion she conveyed struck a chord with viewers. The video's resurgence has sparked a flood of reactions from fans, many of whom have expressed shock and sympathy over just how much Britney was suffering in silence during those years. While the public saw her as a star performing at her best, behind the scenes, she was fighting for basic autonomy. Fans who followed her journey through the conservatorship have pointed out how much her own voice was suppressed and how she was rarely able to share her side of the story, often appearing to comply with a system that seemed designed to keep her in a perpetual state of control. The newfound attention on this 2016 interview also adds a layer of reflection on how the media and public treated Britney during that time. Rather than acknowledging her struggles, she was often ridiculed, and the public's perception of her was shaped by the way the media portrayed her as out of control. In contrast, the Unearthed interview shows a woman who was clearly battling behind the scenes and still managed to find a way to keep going, despite everything working against her. As the interview circulates, it continues to spark conversations about the lengths to which celebrities like Britney are pushed and the importance of respecting their autonomy. Fans are now more than ever celebrating her freedom and the way she's taken control of her life since the conservatorship was lifted. The video also serves as a reminder of the emotional toll that conservatorship, particularly those that last for years, can have on individuals, regardless of their celebrity status. The Unearthed interview from 2016 offers fans an emotional and eye-opening look into the life of Britney Spears during one of the most difficult times in her career. It serves as both a window into the past and a powerful reminder of how far she's come in reclaiming her independence and finding peace after years of public and private struggles. As more people watch and react to the video, it continues to spark new discussions on the importance of mental health, autonomy, and the rights of individuals, especially those in the public eye.